Hi, I'm Harris. I am a contact center sales specialist here at Cisco. Welcome to episode 5 of our Webex contact center demo series. In this episode, Mark Brown shows us part of the omni-channel feature set by getting familiar with email and SMS.
Hi. So in today's video, what I thought we'd look at is some of the other channels that are actually supported by the Webex Contact Center. So we've already looked at voice and we've looked at web chat. So I thought we'd just look at two additional channels today, those being email and SMS. So I've already logged into my agent desktop. Top right, you can see that I'm in an idle state. So if I now go from an idle state to available, anything that's being queued up for me as an individual or for the team that I'm actually supporting will be presented. So here we can actually see we've got two interactions that have come in. We can see an email's come in and an SMS. So what I'm going to simply do is I'm going to accept both of these interactions, and then the agent's desktop will actually transform to support how I would typically respond to those interactions. So we can actually switch between them, and it's as simple as just clicking on the tile itself to be able to switch. And obviously you can stack these up based on how an administrator or the supervisors configure the platform, on how many of the various interactions an agent can deal with at any one time. So if we look at email first, an email has come in from a customer. We could obviously see who it's from. We can see the email itself, and then we have the option, if we choose to just quick reply, just type in the various information. In here you can actually see that it's framed with do not share financial, health or personal identifiable information. So again, this is just giving the agent some guidance on what they can and they can't share within the email itself. So I could just freeform respond if I choose to, or I can use the reply or reply all. Reply will go directly to the customer. If there's quite a long email thread and we've got other people that are actually part of that, then we can click to reply all. If I simply just click on reply, then obviously it's presenting us with all of the tools to enable us to start customizing the email. In the actual response itself, the body, you can see that we're actually top and tailing it, and this is some logic that you can build into the platform, so you can have predefined email formats or templates to ensure that you have consistency and the way that information is topped and tailed through to a customer. As I said, that this may well have been an email that's been going back and forth, so there is maybe quite a long email chain, and then where you can see these three dots, which refers to showing the previous thread. If I just click on this, we can actually start to look at the previous emails that may have come in on this thread itself. So within the toolbar, we've obviously got a whole raft of customizations. So changing basically the text format, as well as having the ability to attach files. So we can just click on attach. We can attach whatever file it is that we feel fit to support the information that the customers requested. We also have the ability to transfer. So transfer is transferring this email into another email queue, because if it's come in and the agent has already seen that it should be another one of the teams that should be dealing with this, then we can simply click on the transfer. We have a drop down. It will actually show us all of the various email queues, and then we can select to actually re-queue it. What we have on the right hand side is we're using the Cisco Webex Experience Manager to provide this rich customer experience journey information. So as I think we've discussed previously, this is where we are actually using the various touch points from a customer to get feedback, and then the feedback, it enables us to get a feel for Net Promoter Score, CSAT, the typical type of metrics you use within a contact center. So we're actually seeing all of the interactions because this customer is known to us. And again, if we want to start to drill into these, we can just click on it and it gives us all of the rich information that we require to actually get frame or understand the customer itself. And next to that, we've got contact history. So in the contact history, we can see the various digital channels, the interactions that we've had. So we can see previous emails that have come in from the customer. If we want to, we can drill down to actually see what that email was all about. So within email itself, once we've actually finished, provided the information, any associated attachments, we simply just end we'll go into wrap up. We select one of the predefined, and again, these can be whatever you choose them to be, and we're just going to submit that wrap up. The SMS. So we got this SMS, and again, as you'd expect, we actually get to see all of the previous conversations we've had with this customer with it in SMS. Because the SMS has come in and we actually don't know who this individual is, then on the right hand side we're actually not getting any of the customer experience journey information, and we're also not getting any contact history information because they're new to us. From an SMS perspective, again, we can see the conversation in the same way that we have with all of our other channels, is you have the ability to transfer those. So whether it's a voice, an SMS, or a web chat, or any other types of digital channel supported on the Webex Contact Center, you have the ability, if you have other agents available, click on an agent, click on the drop-down box, and then any other agents that are logged into the platform, you can transfer that SMS. Or we can actually requeue it. So if we've got a whole series of different types of digital channels, one of those may be another team that are dealing with SMSs, and we're able to then select that particular team and then requeue it for one of those to actually pick this up. What we're also able to do with an SMS is we're actually able to conference. So we can draw in another one of our agents that has the appropriate skills, or as part of my team or part of that SMS supported team, to then be able to work with me on actually answering the questions from the customer. So once we've actually provided a response to the customer, we simply click again on end. And then we're going to go into the wrap up, and again, based on how we've configured this, I click on the most appropriate wrap up code, and then I'm simply just going to submit. And now the agent's back into its default position. All of those various interactions that we've had are obviously logged within the agent desktop on the left hand side, and then we can obviously split those and look at those individually to look at, say, SMSs or emails. And now we're ready to take another interaction from a customer.
Thank you, Mark, for a great demo, and thank you for everyone tuning in. If you have any questions and want to see more, please feel free to reach out to me. My details are on the screen now and the banner below, and I'd be more than happy to assist with any queries.